Good morning, everybody. It is the... oh, crud. 7th? Yeah. November 7th, 2025. It's a Friday in the morning, 10 a.m. Today, we're, like I sit there and said, this was pre-recorded over a week ago. We're going to do one of the unboxings. We might do two, but we're just going to see how this one goes first. So, as you guys can tell, it's another Hasbro one. It's a G.I.Joe. Yeah, I'm probably getting it out. Here.
I'm getting it.
Alright. Now, you guys know I'm a big G.I. Joe fan. Okay, now this was actually talked about back in February on the Hasbro site, and everything. And as you can sit there and tell, and I'm going to do a close-up, it says Springfield Theater, exclusive, not exclusive, Intensive Enterprises presents, where are you going?
I gotta get something to pop the tape with.
Oh, I have something, Dad.
Okay.
Intensive Enterprises, everybody, is the company that is run by the Crimson Twins and G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Cold Slither was a part of an episode where the Dreadnoks formed a band to make Cobra look better, and it was a big hit. A lot of people.
It was a PR move.
It was a PR move for Cobra. It didn't turn out good. But, so, this is basically Cobra Dreadnoks Cold Slither. As you can sit there and tell, it pretty much looks like a venue right here. Band of Vipers World Tour. If you look over here to the point right on this here, Dad. Yeah. If you look right there, everybody, you can see, yeah, turn it fully to the side real quick, Dad. Not only does it have, you know, like and I will zoom in. Yeah. And adjust as I need to. You see the bike right there. Keep turning it, Dad. Just a little more. Yeah. It has a group called the Average Joes. They're supposed to be the G.I. Joe equivalent of them. Alright, turn it back this way. Just a little bit. You can see right there a little bit more. There's a poster for another Hasbro licensing and cartoon from the 80s, Jim and the Holograms. Turn it over. A little more. Of course, you know, Cold Slither. Keep turning, Dad. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Here is the Jim and the Holograms rival band, the Misfits. And you got Cold Slither's poster on the other side, Dad. Yeah, and that's, you know, as you can see, you know, it has like the venue, has an old newspaper stand right there. It even has a mask on that yellow newspaper outlet, and that's something Zartan did, that he was a spy. You got G.I. Joe right there, little stuff, flip it around, and of course, you know, you have the back end. Now, whoop, you really can't see that, my bad. You have the back end, and let me get into focus. If you guys know, I love doing the manual focus a lot better. Why is it not focusing? Oh my word, it is. I've never had this problem before. Okay, everybody, I don't know why it did that. It stopped for a complete second. That was not my doing. It just turned off for a second. So, something I want to let you guys know. This was expensive. This is over $100 right here. But if you're a fan of this little group, it really... I should say, if you're a G.I. Joe fan, you really, you would like this. Personally, I think it's very well done. What do you think?
It's a lot better than average.
Yeah.
Something like you get off the normal toy shelf.
No. And you have to order this everything through Hasbro. I didn't know if they were going to release this to the general Hasbro public, because usually you have to be part of the Hasbro Pulse like membership program. So I was really happy when this showed up on the regular one. So I went ahead and because I already saved up and I got it. I think we should be able. Okay, well, we're gonna stop real quick. There'll be another cut. I do apologize, but we're gonna start getting the stuff out. Okay.
Big reveal.
All right. So everyone, we got it opened. We've already looked at it. I'm gonna do a big reveal of it real quick, and we're gonna talk about it. But there will probably be another cut because I've got to get the power cord on this. My battery down a little bit. Okay, so go ahead and open it up. This is the packaging for it, everybody. Now, this is really, really cool. Kind of can't get Ripper. It's kind of dark for him. I'm gonna turn this light on over here. Might help out a little bit. Oh yeah, it should. Oh wow, that actually did help out a little bit more. Okay, so you got Ripper, Zartan, Buzzer, and Torch. The original 4 Dreadnoughts. So it looks like Buzzer is the bass player right over here. What's really cool is you got like that amp like right next to him. Got Zartan, the leader of the Dreadnoughts, lead guitar player. Buzzer, the drummer, and that drum set looks really nice. That drum set almost looks a little bit like my actual drum set. Only difference is I only have one tom, and I got a crash cymbal and a ride cymbal. He's got a ride cymbal, got a hi-hat, but my snare drum does not match. And then you've got Torch over here who's doing the keyboard guitar. Something that was very more prevalent in the 80s, everybody, was using the keyboard guitar. Not many people use that anymore. It's a lost instrument. I wish more bands would pull that back out.
Actually, it's a cool instrument. I don't know why it didn't catch on.
Well, like I said, it's like, almost like after the 80s, it just, nobody wants to use it anymore. Well, it's because everyone wants to go with harder rock now. They don't want to do kind of like songs like they were back then. I'm sorry for the cuts, everybody. That's my camera actually cutting off. I got an error, it's like 73. Something about the battery.
Might need to get a new battery.
I hope not. But if I do, I do. Everyone, I was going to take this out of the package, but I'm not going to. I'm going to have to buy me another one. It's just too cool to
screw up.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the glare. Close it in a little bit. Never mind. Right there. Like I said, there we go. I mean, this is just really cool. I love the detail in it of, you know, adding the amp to it. If you don't, like say, if you don't want to take it out, this is a very good display piece. In a sense, that's pretty much what I'm going to do with this version until I get, even when I get another version, I'm still going to have this displayed somewhere.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, just the detail. This is, you know, these you wouldn't classify these as, you know, figures you would do your regular G.I.Joe stuff with, you know, the shooting and all that. This would be very much of a, like, if you wanted to think of them being a band and everything, you know what? They could really do the G.I. Joe band and then have the Jim and Holograms and the Misfits have all 4, you know, bands
together.
Yeah. I just
do a crossover.
Well, Cold Slither was a little hard rock, but also kind of have a little bit of feel of Kiss in them, in my opinion. The colors work very well, as always. You know, you also got to think, guys, everyone, this was done in the 80s, so I mean, the suits are very much very 80s. I love the detail of the drum set. And everyone, the reason why I say that is I am a percussionist. I do have my own drum set. So, you know, somebody like me that
you know what's what.
Yeah, I mean, it's got the snare drum, 2 different size toms. See the ride cymbal, see the hi-hat. He's got a throne, which is like right here. A throne, everybody, is what the drummer sits on. Okay?
That's a stool.
Yeah. And like I said, then you got Torch over here with the key guitar.
Yeah, it kind of went out in the mid-90s.
I don't. Well, it's because you had the big alternative movement in the '90s.
Yeah.
Then you got into the what we call the emo rock, which had a lot of good emo ballad songs, like hard ballads and everything. They just don't. Most people don't. Then you also had the punk rock movement of the '90s too.
You can't punk rock with that.
No, that's a different type of rock that most people don't do anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean, even the instruments are detailed. Like you get over here to Buzzard's, Ripper, his, and you can see how it has the yellow with like looks like like claw strikes or something, which are blue, which also looks like we're going to be inflamed, be red. Goes really good with his black and red pants. With a little purple sash on the side. You got, Zartan over here with the yellow pants, the red hair, the green plastic black guitar. Really can't tell Buzzard. I mean, I know he's got glasses on. He's got a mohawk. There, I got a better angle where we don't see the glare. He's got kind of like one of those weird vests on that people used to wear. Got his drumsticks. Those almost look like SD9s. If you guys don't know what that is, that's a type of drumstick. You got a torch over here. Torch reminds me of the Macho Man Randy Savage. I don't know why. He really does.
Yeah, it does. That's weird.
Uh-huh. But yeah. I mean, this one, everybody's just one of those. Like I said, it was over $100. About $130 with shipping and handling and tax. Maybe close to $150. Personally, I love this for my collection that I have. If you want to get it, everybody, like I said, this is one of those things to save up. This is more for a collector of G.I. Joe, somebody who remembers this episode. Thought it, it is a gimmick, but it's a cool gimmick for somebody else like me who's a musician. What do you think of it? I mean, I know I'm talking, but
No, I can see exactly what you're saying. What I like about it is it refers back.
okay, everybody, apologize about that. The card got full, so I had to delete some of the audio from previous podcasts. Okay, so Dad did. We're going to continue talking about this, and Dad did point something out that I was wrong. Ripper has the lead guitar. You want to explain why?
Yeah, it's got more strings on it.
I'm not a guitar person, okay? Where Zartan has the bass guitar, or he has 4, Ripper has 5. Well, no, he's got 6. Okay, all right. Now, Paul, what were you saying before it cut out about what you liked about this?
Oh, it was very, very 80s, and it reminded me a lot of Jimmy the Holograms and stuff that they did. I think this would have been a good one if they had done a crossover.
Well, see, that was the whole thing. The only crossover character they had was the news anchor guy.
Yeah.
And they could have easily have done this for 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So, now, like I said...
had a battle of the bands.
Yeah. Like I said there and said, everybody, this was a one-time episode of it. It's, I said I have to buy another one just because of the case. Because I do not want to
booger it up.
Yeah. So yeah,
It's just too cool.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. So this was a Comic-Con exclusive, everybody. It was presented at San Diego Comic-Con. HasbroPulse.com is where you can get it. It is a little pricey, but it is one of those things, if you're a collector, this is something you would really enjoy. The average person, maybe not so much. This is a collector's item, more so.
And more collector's item than it is one to get out and play with.
Yeah. Now, me personally, I can get out and play with it because I can make little scenarios in my head. What?
Yeah, beat on the drum and have somebody strum on the guitar.
We'll do this one next. Talking about that one. Okay, so Dad's going to put that one up. He's going to close it up. I'm going to put it... Oh. Okay. No, that's fine. Lift it up. There we go. It's not. There we go.
Yeah.
Or somewhat. There. Back together. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, I'm wearing sweatpants, everybody, okay? A little cool down here. Okay, so next one we're going to do, I know everyone, we do Thundercats here. We love it. I do have some other Thundercat figures we can do an unboxing for later. This is also a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Now, this one's a little special. If you guys remember, I also had the Grum that I showed one time, which is kind of translucent and everything. Go ahead and lift this one up. So this is Lionel. It is the same exact, you know, of course, that one head of Lionel just does not look good. I'm sorry. It's the same idea. It's translucent, so it's supposed to be kind of his astral form, where he was like in that for one episode where he had to save Jaga on the astral plane from Grum, or another character I can't remember. Anyway, this one was originally supposed to come out with the Cat's Lair if it reached like a certain tier level. It didn't, so they released it as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It comes with 3 heads, looks like 3 different shields, 2 of the Sword of Omens, a long one and a short one. It doesn't look bad. The translucent part, it's a little weird, but I understand that. Let me pull it out real quick. No, I wasn't going to pull it out. I was going to look at it.
It'd really been cool if they had it where you put light on it, then it would shine.
Well, that's kind of the reason why they had it also, to where you could do stuff like that. Let me just fix it. Like I said, it's hard to tell with this, everybody. It does look really good. This head's just a little weird right here. You know, but it's a cool figure. It really is. You want to turn it around?
Yeah, different.
So yeah, you can kind of sit there and tell that right there, that Lino is kind of translucent. This one, astral projection.
Between this world and the next.
Bingo. And because, you know, there was like 2 or 3 episodes like that. And it's really, you know, like this one, like the Grun one, everybody, I'm on to keep it in the box. I don't see the point of opening these up. I just think they're really cool to have in the collection. Now, if I find one that's already been pre-opened and everything, yeah, I'll go ahead and get it, then that's different. Because I feel like these will be a little more fragile than the other ones.
Not only that, you have everything together, they won't have to worry about losing parts.
Bingo. I don't know how many more of the Thundercats they can make from Super 7. I mean, they're going through them pretty well. I have another wave coming in December here to the house.
Mm-hmm.
I still have 4 other Thundercats we haven't opened up yet.
That'll be for another day.
Yeah. I've got a Chitara, got a Panthro, got a Wily Cat.
Of course, that would have been neat if they'd been able to put a little light in there.
Well, you could probably make a stand or something.
Yeah.
Like I said, these type of figures, everybody, are, like I said, they're more for collectors. Like, the other Super 7 ones, if you want to play with them, like I said, kind of play with them more, you know, you don't want to be, like, real super rough with them. But you know, you could.
You don't want to be a typical 3-year-old and throw them across the room.
No, no, God, I would not allow my. If I had kids, I would not. I'd be like, those are dads. Do not touch. But yeah, these type of figures are, like I said, they're collector's purposes more so. And toys are meant to play with. Some people actually will take these out and they'll take pictures of it, and like create little. Go ahead.
Dioramas.
Yeah, dioramas or little comics with them, you know, for themselves, and that's fine if somebody does that.
Yeah. Put some of the villains in there.
But with also, you know, like stuff like this is getting really cool with, like AI, where people can, you know, use the AI. Use like this as an example and say, okay, I'm gonna have Lionel jump, come out of the box, and have him like glow a little bit or something, you know.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, if it's for your own personal entertainment purposes, I don't see a problem with it.
Coming soon to YouTube.
Yeah, coming soon to YouTube. So, with that said, everybody, that's it for this one, this unboxing. This is a little bit different than what we did on the other unboxings. Now, next unboxing, we'll actually be taking some out. I do promise. We'll have that one in the cam in the next week or so, because we're going to have the unboxings done early. That's why we didn't have any mention of, what is it? Numbers. So, with that said, everybody, please like and subscribe. It really does help us out here. If you have ideas for us, please let us know or how we can improve. We're open to that. Be safe out there, everybody. I can't think of anything else. Can you?
I'm good.
Okay. That said, everybody, we're out.